Well, the new federal tax cuts are now signed into law, and financial advisor Kurt Pearson has been checking out how that impacts us here in Iowa.
Yeah, Kurt, we've been hearing the White House tout these tax cuts, but we want to know, what does it really mean for our paychecks, the bottom line?
Well, some of the estimates that I've been reading about say that about 90% of us will see a bump or an increase in our paychecks. These withholding tables have been released by the IRS, and most employers, I think, will be using them by the middle of February, if not already. And so it should be fairly quickly here that you'll notice, hey, a little bit higher paycheck than I've been used to. So what I really want people to focus on is to quantify that number and to think about, okay, how can I use this? Because what I want you to do is take the amount of the increase and multiply it for an annual number. So it's just $50 a month, that's $600 a year, $1,200 a year, whatever. And then think about, how should I use that $1,200 or that $1,500 for the good of my financial situation.
And some businesses, we know, are giving bonuses as well. So whether you get one of those bonuses or just a few bucks a month, there are things we want, but there are also ways that we should be using it. How should we be using that extra money?
Well, you know, it's far from a windfall, obviously. A windfall is larger amounts we have to deal with in one lump sum. This is going to be meted out over the course of our paychecks throughout the year. So very important that we be intentional with this larger amount, right? Just like we're intentional with watching our cash flow, watching our budget and all that. Make sure that we're capturing a part of that. To have a little bit more fun, maybe, you know, a better Valentine's gift for the spouse, whatever. But also say, okay, what percentage of this do we want to use for our serious goals to help us get to a better place by the end of 2018?
Yeah, and I imagine just making some of those decisions, having those conversations early in the year can make a big difference.
Yeah, it's all about planning and being intentional with that amount.
Some good advice if we have a little extra money. Thank you very much, Kurt.
Yep.
All right, well, if you have any other questions you would like Kurt to answer, you can reach him at Compass Financial Services. That number is 327-1020 or online at CompassIowa.com.